Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Danny. And happy Thursday. And we're actually going to attempt to do a Throwback Thursday. And we could go Throwback Thursday. But anyhow, so this is Throwback Thursday with a little Nashville Sounds flavor. I believe the Nashville Sounds used to do a Throwback Thursday where they sold like dollar beer or something. And the problem with that is it became a bunch of dudes showing up just to get drunk at baseball games. But anyhow, I was able to find this picture, and if you look, there's Buck Showalter there. There's Donnie Baseball. I'm not exactly sure who the guy in the middle is. Maybe leave a comment down below if you know who that Nashville Sounds baseball player is. And then, of course, I have a blown-up picture of Donnie Baseball, Mr. Don Mattingly himself, you know, playing in Greer Stadium back in the day. I actually have a couple of team sets from 1990. That one has been opened. I guess I couldn't wait, but I picked those up at baseball games in the 90s, 1990. Couple of names of note in here is going to be Skeeter Barnes, which is right there. There's only been two Nashville Sounds that have had their numbers retired. One is 00 Mr. Skeeter Barnes, and the other is Don Mattingly. I believe his number was 18. So pretty cool. A couple other names of note. Reggie Jefferson, you've probably heard of. There is another guy coming up here in a second. Freddie Benavidez was one of my favorite players as a kid. But I also like Terry McGriff, as well as there's Mr. Scott Scudder. A couple of guys that made it to the majors. So anyhow, this would have been when the Reds were doing really well, winning World Series. So not a lot of Nashville guys got called up during this time because they were a Reds AAA team. Going further back, they were a Padres AAA team, and further back than that, they were a Yankees AAA team. They've also been for the Pirates. Currently, they signed a player development contract with the Texas Rangers. So that's going to be fun to watch. I hope to be able to make it to a game or two this year. And another very popular Nashville Sound is this guy right here. I got him framed as well. Mr. Willie McGee in his Nashville Sounds uniform. And for today's video, I'm actually going to be breaking this 1984 cello pack. 1984 cello pack, and the reason why I've kind of done what I've done is if you can look through that, you can see that I have none other than Mr. Willie McGee. And I believe Don Mattingly and Willie McGee played together on Nashville Sounds in like 1991. We'll be able to check that once we open this. I've had this pack in my possession for quite a while, and you know, as it sits right now, I might be able to have a Willie McGee, and I might be able to pull a Don Mattingly rookie out of this. If I do, I'll probably jump up and down and ruin the video and all that kind of stuff. But at the very least, I got a Willie McGee, and he has a Nashville tie, so I'll be glad to have that. Let me know in the comments below. Willie McGee and Don Mattingly also share something in common, and I want to see if someone can mention that. I may try to get something in the mail for the first person who can comment down below one thing that these guys share in common. And let's just say it was prestigious. So having said that, let's just jump into this pack right here. And try not to mess all this up. I'm kind of nervous opening this pack. Alright, so there is our Willie McGee card. It's in pretty decent shape. I'm going to stand him up here. There is a Ron Hassey card. I wonder if... No, he's played for several years, looks like. Alright, so Ron Hassey with the Indians. Sorry, not on camera. Rick Dempsey. So we got a couple back-to-back catchers. Jamie Allen, Mariners and the Powder Blues. Ed Lynch. Andre Robertson. Jim Acker. Bobby Castillo. There is a sweet Pete Rose card. No Nashville ties there, but oh man, look, followed up by a Gary Carter. I'm going to have to make some room back here, guys. I loved that player as a kid. Man, I just threw him all over the ground. Woo! There we go. All right, let's get this train back on the rails here. All right, Dave Bergman. Junior Ortiz. An old nasty piece of gum just fell out. Tim Foley. Rich Dower. Some garbage. Got a Mike Easler. An Eddie Murray All-Star card. That's pretty cool. A Paul Householder. Leon Roberts. Ron Oyster. Chuck Porter. A checklist. Bud Anderson. Look at my guy. He's ready. A Orioles manager card. Dave Razima. Steve Lubertic. There is a pretty cool White Sox Carlton Fisk card. Manager card for the A's. Steve Boros. And then an Andre Dawson All-Star card. So guys, overall a pretty good pack. Got several cards of note from that. Probably 5 cards that I might would have picked up out of a quarter bin, something like that. So you know, I probably paid up, you know, $4 or $5 for this pack. I can't remember. Got it off Baseball Card Exchange. Anyhow, this was kind of my first attempt at a Throwback Thursday with some Nashville Sounds flair. If you live in the Nashville area, guys, go check out the Nashville Sounds. Take your family to a game. You never know. You could be watching the next big player take the field, and you may wind up in a now Rangers uniform. So did good. Got a Gary Carter, got a Willie McGee, got a Pete Rose, got the Andre Dawson All-Star, as well as the Eddie Murray All-Star, and then the Carlton Fisk Team Leaders card. So hit that like button, man. Maybe leave me a comment. Let me know who that player is. And let me know what these two guys have in common. And like I said, maybe we'll get something in the mail to you. I appreciate you watching. Appreciate any comments. Happy Thursday, guys. And we will catch you on the next video. Thanks.